recording. All right. Everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
Think so.
For now.
Okay.
No.
I will do the recap unless anyone else wants to, because it was a long time ago.
Go for it.
Okay. So the session started with the image of the Drake's tail being burned down, and half the sun was in Nona's office, who quickly explained that that her boss was a man named House, and he knew things, and that he gave Nona orders to get you all out for the burning of this building. And the other half got messages from Carrier detailing the burning of the Drake's tail and urging them in that same direction, so they all met up. Moray went to the Salagate prison to deliver the dirt on Veramu, and yeah, so the fight happened in the burning building. You got Phil out and alive, and with the help of Strings, you helped put out the fire so it didn't spread to other parts of the city. You killed Lucas Cartwright through the shocking grasp of KJ, who just evaporated in KJ's arms essentially. And you spent some time getting the bodies out, and you spent some time making sure that everything was safe, and just to let the building put the building out and let nature take its course essentially as it caves in slowly. And Phil tells the party once they're all out that they were specifically targeting the basement of the tail, specifically targeting your party with larger blasts in hopes of full out killing you before you could get a chance to do anything. And that they're then he eventually says that he told Agatha to let the Drake's tail burn, and to burn away essentially the old ways of the city, to abolish the Drakes, to get himself out of gang life essentially. Whom, after being told that he owes his life to multiple people, you left him there crying in front of the burned out hollow husk of his former establishment. Back in the church, you were debriefed by Nona that her organization of people who she called witches were led by someone named House, like she had mentioned before. And the House is someone that she called a mentor, she said that was older than the Saints who were involved in the process of helping Saints ascend. She explained that fate, something called fate at least, decreed that you were supposed to die that night in the tail, and her mentor wanted you to live instead. And the crew, the Sun, made their way to the house essentially in the gambling den below. And meeting House, he, in his words, he said how he saw that your group changed the city and he wanted to see that effect on the world at large, so he saved you. He describes how he could see the future, how he could see so-called fate, and that everyone influences their fate to some degree, but he has an edge up of being able to see the future earlier than other people. He describes what the mentors are. They're old beings. They're made by the monarchs, and that they're a sort of checks and balances system, as he put it, for the Saints. And they mentor people who wish to become Saints and who show promise and help them ascend into sainthood. Then he also mentioned that, or KJ noticed that he had some connection to Needable when he was asked about the other mentors, and he makes some pointed remarks about the Neon Reef that KJ fell onto in her past. And then the crux of the meeting happened, where he flipped a coin in the air, and all of the party saw their entire lives play out at once, like flash before their eyes. But they all ended in the same way, a world of psychedelic purple and blue mushrooms growing across the entire world. Not a soul in sight. In that moment, Selin remembered reading of of a city called Vestial, who its end seemed relatively similar to that. And he explains that the mentors are not looking to let any others ascend to sainthood until the harmony is dealt with, as someone infected with the harmony gaining that much power could wreak havoc over the world. But House is looking for someone to undergo the rites to become a mentor and hopefully burn away the harmony from the world. You each had differing opinions about the end of the world, essentially, that you were just shown. Blood argues that claiming that a life cut short but peacefully is better than a life lived long but full of hardship and brutality. House also shows Blood a vision of two people, two like older men that they know, purple and blue fire in their eyes, fighting each other to the death. And he concludes the conversation explaining that the world has varying amounts of time. At some point he sees about a year until the essential apocalypse happens, and at other points he sees about 20 years, and he's very vague on what he eventually, what affects what he sees at any given point. And Kat explains that House is one of the most convoluted mentors, and the son decide to go back to the apartment where KJ's family are. And that is where we pick up. The heat is still in the air around you as you walk into the lobby of the apartment complex in which KJ's family is residing. The soft echo of the stairs gives way to the silent carpet in the hallway as you walk up to the door. Who knocks on the door?
Wait, why were we coming back here again?
Because our whole
Because our
Our
building
rooms
burned
are
down, we don't have anywhere to
destroyed.
sleep.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess that's true. Yeah, we don't have anywhere to sleep. I think KJ will knock on the door.
The whole party's like covered in soot right now, right?
Yeah.
Not a good
Hey,
look on
Right.
Pinkford.
it's me.
You-
Can you let us in?
You hear some
It's
shuffling,
not
and
a trap.
Margot opens the door. A slightly older bunny person than KJ, who is immediately taken back and is like, KJ, you all look like hell? Why do I smell smoke? Is everything okay?
We were, there were some people caught in a fire, and we were helping out.
Okay, yeah, come on in.
Yeah,
Like, there's, like, a
figured if we could,
silence and,
wash up and sleep somewhere, because, the place where we were sleeping got burned down.
Oh shit. Hey, Ma!
We saved
goes
some
over to the
people,
sink and just
and
starts,
also where we slept
washing her
burned
face
down.
in the sink. Hmm? Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying it was funny that you said that you saved some people from a burning building, and then the place where you were gonna sleep burned down.
I have to make it seem as I have to. They have to piece the things together. I can't just tell them what happened. It'll sound too bad.
You see, Juliet, KJ's mom, sees everyone, makes eye contact with like each of you individually. A look of worry crosses her face for a moment, and then she looks at Margot, who's just kind of like letting you all walk in, not sure what to do with her hands. And she goes, get
Hello?
a pot of coffee on, and
Oh no.
looks at MR. She goes,
Hello.
get some
The
of
circus
the
is rolling in. Fucking as MR enters, like 4 other things follow behind them.
Sorry,
and
guys.
she yes, she sees all of that, and she goes, get some of the grease we used on the door the other day, I guess. I not entirely sure what our friend here eats, but
I should be fine, thank you. If there's not enough room, I may find board on my own.
no, there's
Oh,
I think there's plenty of room here.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find a place for you.
Is there
KJ,
plenty of room looking around compared to how many people are currently in here?
we can squeeze. It's a sleepover.
I only need
Um,
a corner.
KJ runs from the sink, just like a little dash of lightning, gives her mom a hug, and then runs back to the sink to wash her face.
you leave a little bit of soot on your mom as you do so, and you say, oh, AJ. But you all are
Oh, sorry.
here.
She runs back over and rubs it off.
As soon as you embrace, it's just like a poof of smoke.
Valko is just kind of watching the people that are already here, KJ's family.
I've finished washing up, and I'll point other people to the sink, and I'll say, so sorry to drop in. We kind of need somewhere to crash tonight. Our sleeping arrangement is sort of no longer there, so yeah,
Yeah.
just sort of like itches behind her ear.
Yeah, your mother looks at everyone and goes, I'm sure we can find this space. We have essentially 2 apartments here that are conjoined, so it'll be fine. And
Blood will
she
step
looks
forward and be like, "Thank you so much for your hospitality."
Of
And I
course.
will do a little cowboy nod.
And she looks at the ingredients that she was preparing in the kitchen and goes, okay, gonna have to double that, and she starts making dinner, essentially.
Ooh.
And
I'd
starts
also say that Blood would automatically be picking up, like, cutting vegetables and helping with dinner.
Blood's trying to make moves on my mom.
No! Of course not.
Oh,
Could be.
excuse me, ma'am.
But,
Can I
like,
help you with
do you have
dinner?
a dad or?
So what's the deal with that?
No dad in the picture, huh? Chucks a snack at one of the kids. I can play with this little knife. Sorry, I'm so sorry. No, Blood is very polite and gentlemanly. It is cutting vegetables for the rabbit family.
you
Valko's
see that
just kind of standing around like this.
Julia thanks Blood and like seems to actually appreciate the help in the kitchen
Is he
as
still
she
holding
makes
some?
Yes.
forgot about that.
Okay.
Selen is asleep in his arms. Unless he
There
woke
is a
up during
couch
this
you
time.
can sit
It's
on.
not awake.
I think KJ, after washing up, like, sees that Blood's already helping out with the dinner tasks, and just like looks over and sees Valko standing in the corner, and then goes and finds her younger sister to keep her entertained. We don't need Valko influencing a child.
Like, let's go in the other room, huh?
How you doing? Let's catch up.
Never trust that big man over there, okay?
That
All
guy
he
is
wants is for personal gain.
Yeah, you actually
there-
see Milia
Oh,
is
sorry.
like looking into the room, like from like like peering out from a door frame, and you see that she's watching MR and the cavalcade of like insane cyberpunk parts with like beaming interest, like clearly too shy to like actually do anything about it, but she is so wondering what's going on there.
With the real
this-
meat arm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Gamo's arm is on the body.
I want to. What is the rotting status on that? Because
The rotting stuff.
I probably need to embalm that a little bit more. Yeah.
Is it okay? Is it more creepy if it's pristine or if it's rotten? It's the thing.
Grosser if it's rotting.
Yeah. Grosser if it's rotting.
I think it's
Um,
unnerving either way, but it is, yeah.
If it's
Just more
pristine, it
nasty.
implies it's fresh.
This is true.
It is only a couple days old.
I meant fresh
Yeah.
like the minute.
I think there's some elements of lividity in it, but it's not necessarily rotting yet.
How does
Okay.
it smell?
Not good.
Bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
So there's like elements of like bruising and like purple kind of.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's not good.
Valko is going to go into the bathroom and is going to wash Zelen. So the soot off of Zelen.
I think KJ actually takes note of MR's arm and like looks at her own like mostly metal arm, and it's just like, huh.
Trade.
Yeah, quick
Trade
trade.
flesh for metal. No, I need my metal arm. I think KJ will go and start talking to Milia, but we'll just sort of like point a little finger over and send a message to MR and just say, if you're willing, seems like my younger sister would be curious to meet you.
I think during this point, probably MR hasn't noticed, but is like probably just looking around the house at like any portraits and stuff, and then like turns around to face wherever you are and kind of nods. If there's like a is there like a balcony or something?
Ooh, there's a map for the map.
There's a
Yes, there is.
there's a
Um,
fire escape
I-
in one bedroom that leads to the roof.
I am.
I see.
Put us on the
setting-
map.
I am trying. Hold on.
Put us on the map.
Okay. I had prepped
Alright.
this, and then I didn't think I prepped it, so I tried to do it real quick, and then I'm deleting the other one. Okay. Activate. Now I need to, actually, hold on. I need to let you.
You gotta put us in.
Yeah. Hold on.
Gotta get us in there.
We
Whoa.
gotta get some of that.
It's beautiful.
I don't remember it looking like this, to be honest. Something happened to it.
Did something happen to it?
Where's the other bathroom? Where'd the other bathroom go?
There
Oh,
are
I
two
see.
bathrooms.
I see. I couldn't see the bathroom. I was blind. It looks fine now. The bathroom was deleted from my visual memory, and so I so
Go on.
I didn't recognize the apartment, but I do now.
I don't have tokens for KJ's family, but
Just drag a couple of KJs on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just tint them different colors.
Make them a little smaller and bigger,
Yeah,
that's
two
what I
of
was
them
gonna
have
like Russian
names that
nesting
start with
dolls.
the same letter too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just make them grayscale.
I don't think I could
Actually,
do
they're
that.
all- I've said that they're all I think earth
Brown.
like brown, yeah.
Give them different status effects, like one's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, which one of my family is
And
dead?
then make them like fly around and stuff.
Yeah.
Little one.
Little cage.
It's so cute.
That's cute.
I love that. Just tiny
Does
little
Selen
bubble
wake
with
up
his
from
friend.
getting rinsed?
Is it really? How are you doing this?
That's a good question.
I need to
Um,
know so I know if he
He's
wakes
just,
up.
like, sitting in the shower. Wet dog.
Well, first of all, he would take off Selen's cloak, but not the rest of his clothes.
Wait, did you just wake Selen up via showerhead?
We're finding
well,
out.
we're finding out, yeah.
Cloak, not an issue. No
Don't
wake.
stop.
Um,
Don't stop on my behalf.
Ooh,
um,
I'm writing this down.
It's for the fanfic.
where would there be soot on Selen's body?
Exterior, buddy.
Well, wait, let me go look at his
The
design.
boy
real
is
quick.
white. It's everywhere.
Well, like,
The boy
He looks
was
like a
white.
chimney sweep.
Oh,
Is his hair
It
like
would-
tinged gray right now?
it would be the parts of his body that without with clothes on. The parts of him that with clothes on are exposed to air are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his fingers and his head.
Then he would start rinsing his hair first, probably.
With his clothes on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that would wake him up or not. It depends on how hard and cold the water is, or how hot it is.
Oh, you
It
know
would
what?
be like lukewarm water.
What,
I
Eris?
was saying, I just before as I'm going to talk to my mom or talk to my little sister, I'm gonna leave a mage hand with my mom to do the dishes. Like a good daughter.
I'm going to roll. What's a passive recognize you're being rinsed roll? What do I need to roll to know if he wakes up?
God,
I guess
I think that would just be your passive
Constitution saving throw.
perception.
What's my passive perception is 7.
Okay, so you don't roll a Constitution saving throw. Actually,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You manage to only get a little bit of water in your lungs as you do wake up. I don't think it's possible for you not to,
Mm-hmm.
but you
So
are
the
not
point of-
waterboarded.
The point of time in which he wakes up is when he inhales water. Then yes, he does. He opens his eyes after probably about 8 seconds. And then he stares forward.
Falco is running his hand through his hair.
His face
Ooh.
does this. And he says nothing.
Falco also does not say anything.
This is crazy right now.
Nothing else happens.
Okay, what else is going on?
Makes
Moving
a
on.
check for magically doing dishes.
Yeah, make a charisma check.
Ooh. Could I add my sleight of hand proficiency?
If you have proficiency in Arcana, I would say add that, but you
Ah, you
don't.
not. Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
like
Solid 14.
very. Sorry.
You are too far away from the mage hand.
Am I?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
Okay, then I'll move into mage hand range. I don't know.
Yeah, you're able to help with the dishes. You see Margot actually like go to start like picking up the parts that you can't do and like just like passing the dishes to you as you like wipe them down and stuff.
Great.
It's definitely like a just taking it in stride. Bud, you were
I'll
gonna do
say
something?
Blood is helping with meals and is offering very respectfully advice on like seasonings or like questions about the food or like advice for feeding larger groups of people and how like they're used to preparing meals of a larger size.
Mhm.
And they're like, yeah, and never be afraid of pepper, but limit salt. No matter how tempting salt can be.
She looks at you as you are helping, and she's like pulling out spices that you don't even recognize, and she's talking about her dish. It seems to be some sort of noodle dish that she picked up when she was traveling into Distos from another part of Pharesia, and it seems to be this like vegetable kind of noodle dish that's like fresh vegetables sauteed in some sort of like sweet and spicy sauce that she's like giving you the recipe for essentially as she's making it. It smells delicious, as all of you that can smell are like smelling it as it's being prepared. Yeah, and she goes, "Thank you for the thank you for the advice, Blood. I've had to serve many families, so
Oh, no problem at all. And you know, we're already crashing at your place, so might as well also give you a couple pair of hands. That's what my Gma always told me.
Mage hand goes to high five Blood.
That's awesome. Blood doesn't laugh. But yeah, they'll also help with cleaning up and setting the table, and they're great with kids, and they're free next Friday.
They're great with kids. God, wait till you threatening the kid with a shotgun.
I was showing him how it's not a toy, it's a tool. And you can do
The-
lots of things with it.
I think the tables are brought together. It's some sort of like makeshift, like the table from the other room folded up and then was brought in here and then unfolded. So there's like a weird like L situation going on over here, with the table from the other room. But there's enough space for everyone to sit at. Bowls are brought out. Some wine is actually procured. Millie gets a juice box.
I think KJ also drinks a juice box.
Blood also drinks a juice box.
I think at some point in time, maybe 30 seconds after the water dousing is happening, his eyes will widen and he will look at Valko.
He
Yeah.
like stares down at him.
Where are we?
We are back at the safe house, I think is what it was referred to as before.
Why?
Because this is where we are going to be staying.
Why?
Because the Drake's tail has burned down.
He looks grim. Nothing more happens.
KJ, while
Takes
you're
him out of the
talking-
shower after a while.
Is he just fucking wet?
Yeah, he's just fucking wet.
Okay. He's dripping on the floor.
I think
He's gonna start
You're-
walking out if he doesn't stop him.
Mhm.
you walk
Blood
out and you
runs
see
in with
a
a towel. You're gonna get wet all over the floor. We were
He's
just about to mop.
he's this far already.
Wait, I've got an idea. I think KJ sees this, runs over. Can I try to like rub up against Selen? Like rub my back against him and try to be like warm? Heat him
I'm
up.
sorry.
Dry him off like a little dryer.
You're soaking it up with your fur.
yeah.
Yeah, like kind of like I'm kind of ironing him.
And then blood comes in with a towel from the kitchen. It helps both of them clean up. What is your instinctual reaction to just rub?
Rubbing and rubbing.
Like warm and fuzzy.
He looks shocked.
Literally.
Oh, God.
Water and electricity do not mix
too.
together.
He doesn't know what to say.
Just
You can keep the
rubbing.
towel. Don't put it back in the kitchen. And then I put it back in the kitchen.
Just looks at it and how big is this towel? Like, is this like a hand towel?
I feel like I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's bigger. Maybe it's a whole tablecloth that I thought was a towel. And then the mom's like, "That's my tablecloth."
I can fix that at least, probably. Could I be like a little dryer for a piece of cloth?
He's just gonna go back in and shut the door and I don't fucking know, dry his clothes, I fucking guess.
Yeah, KJ,
How
you're
do
able
you
to
do
dry
that fast?
the tablecloth thing that
You could probably evaporate the water if you did a bit of fire.
If he lit himself on
You're
fire.
lighting the
Oh, boy.
tablecloth on fire.
No, like if I just did it near it.
are you gonna try?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay. What are
Oh
you
my
using?
God.
firebolt.
Okay.
Firebolt!
Well,
Okay, should I roll?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
So when you say near it, what are you expecting to do? Light the floor on fire?
Like hold his hand next to it and just have it ready to
This is
cast
so
completely.
funny.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like
Because
not.
you just come out of the bathroom soaking wet, and then you just stomp back into the bathroom, and then there's just like a burst of flames from underneath the door. Like, what the fuck?
spontaneous combustion.
Yeah, that essentially happens, and then the door opens, and there's a little bit of smoke, and Selen is dry.
Poof.
Yeah, he walks out like nothing happened. He'll go sit at a table with his never-ending straight face.
Say straight vape?
Face.
Great.
That's
His
like
boozy
someone
face.
whips out a vape and starts going crazy.
This is where the table is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just off his token art, he kind of looks like he would blow vape into his jacket.
Totally would.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Hide it in class.
I
for
don't
doing
think
that.
so.
I think so.
I think so.
Look how puffy his collar is. He's definitely vaping under there.
He's like hiding his earbuds from his teacher. That's the kind of mischief he gives off.
God, I'm not on
Interest.
tabletop sim, so I can't like zoom into the tokens by just pressing Alt, and I have to do it like actually manually. Get there, like
I mean, if
Yeah.
you... hover over them for a little bit, it should.
No,
It
you
doesn't
don't
do
want
it for
that
Selens,
module.
it only does it for MRs.
What the hell?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It only does it for MRs.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
It's
Oh, yeah.
weird.
Oh,
And if
well.
you place a second Valko, does it do it? No?
No,
No.
It doesn't work?
it's just MR.
Strange,
MR gets privilege.
I guess.
Anyways, sits down at the table.
I have a question. When MR sits down, like, how does that situation work? Like, do the pieces move into like a general sitting form, or what do you do?
KJ wants to know where
MR
your ass is.
MR sits
Yeah.
down. The cage goes on their lap. The arm is probably like if this is true to how it is, like this is like a recliner, right? The
Yeah.
arm is probably like hanging off like one of the sides. The legs are probably like also like probably right beside it too, and then the torso is probably like curled up like a dog in front of it. Oh, and the head. Where does the head go? Fuck. Head probably
You
goes
said
on the
the head-
back door.
Didn't you say the head
The-
is in the lap?
The cage, the bird cage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There are
the
two
flying
heads,
head
right?
goes- Yeah, there are two heads.
KJ leans over to her sister and is just like, I saw you looking at them earlier. That's MR. Aren't they so cool?
How do they breathe?
I don't think they need to.
What?
Yeah, they're sort of just a bunch of stuff. But I like knock on my metal arm. We're kind of the same. It's nice to have someone around who gets what I'm going through.
She like takes your arm and like takes a little like marker that's on a table nearby and starts like drawing into the various like pieces of it.
That's so cute. What the fuck?
And she actually she
literally
looks
just starts like silently crying and just like trying not to let her hear.
Staring at this 5-year-old from the table. Silently.
Someone's giving a stare down to the child.
she looks actually like she's really interested in like how the things work. Like you can see some like budding interest in like how these things are able to move and stuff. As she's like drawing and like looking at it and like poking like the inner pieces and like possibly getting zapped at some point.
I'll
Wait.
just like show her some of the basic functions that it does. Like I'll show her what it looks like when it's like, I guess, thrumming with some of the electricity. I'll show her how it like channels, and I'll be safe. And I'll show her if she wants to. I'll say it's a little gross, okay? But check this out. And I'll like pop out some of the little like Lux canisters and just like let her see it like reinsert. Isn't
I'll
that
like
He-
whisper to myself, wait till she figures out how I built this gun.
just
Not
put it
actually-
next to the
just
vegetable.
because they have like a neurodivergent hyperfixation on weaponry, and so they don't realize that like kids wouldn't want to learn that. And so they're like, I can't wait to show them how I built this gun. And it's like, no, it's a gun.
KJ's mom looks over it at Blood and goes, I'm sorry?
I was just saying those two look like they're having so much fun. Anyways,
do,
where'd
don't
you
they?
get all these spices? They are top-notch, if I do say so myself. Although I can't even claim myself to be a cook. Anyways. Dodged a bullet there. Literally.
Quits staring at the child and looks back over at Valko.
Valko is staring at the child.
Oh my god.
He goes back to staring at the child.
Oh my god.
I think Milia like catches first Valko's eyes and then quickly looks away and catches Selen's eyes and goes, "They're staring at me. Okay."
Falco's going to walk into the other room.
Do it.
He does it.
Is there food
In the other room?
in this
Yes.
room?
Yes,
Oh.
there's food in this room.
Yes, there's
Is it-
food being laid out and stuff.
Is it on the tables?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Is it in front of him?
Mm-hmm.
Blood
What is
pushes
it?
the bowl just a little closer to you, just in case you didn't realize. Eat up.
You can
Yeah,
hear
it's-
Valko begin to rearrange the furniture in the other
Oh my
room.
god. What is it with people rearranging specifically this room?
Making myself at home, I guess.
Is there a drink?
Yeah, there's like I said, there's wine, there's also juice, there's
What is the drink that is in front of him?
wine.
He's going to pick up the wine, and he's going to pick up the plate, and he's going to come and open this door. Let's go.
Valko has moved the couch and the table into the corners of the room, and he has taken out his swords.
Just gonna shut the door, or sit back down, and
You
start
see-
eating the food.
You see KJ's mom is like watch that entire sequence and just like shakes her head. That's back.
And then you can hear music start to play in the other room.
He's having a rock outbreak.
Oh my god, that fucking clip.
What is the food? Noodle?
The food, yeah, it's a type of noodle dish. There's a lot of fresh vegetables and a lot of spices. It feels like it's some sort of spicy. It feels like it's almost supposed to be like seafood or some sort of meat base, but over time it has become this sort of vegetarian noodle dish that is full of spices. It's full of heat and sweetness, and it's very good.
He eats it with his default face.
I think
Thanks again for letting us crash at your place, ma'am.
of course it's KJ housed us here, so I don't really have a.
I don't-
She looks confused,
Right.
like you don't.
Okay.
This is your place.
Oh, that's true.
She's not paying
Pardon.
rent.
I just meant, into your little household, whether or not you were gifted it or whatever.
I appreciate that, Blood.
Fuck.
So, is anyone going to explain what happened and why everyone was covered in soot? And you said a building burned down?
It's a whole misunderstanding.
KJ looks.
Everyone
tries
looks
to
to
fi-
KJ.
Just looks at her sister, like trying to figure out if she should cover her ears or not.
Our adversaries attacked us at an inopportune moment.
His eyes widen.
KJ's eyes also widen.
Milia looks over at Emar and goes, "They speak!" And she like gets up from the table and like runs over her.
Oh, okay. Wow, she's fast.
She's right in front of me now.
Yeah.
Emor kind of turns and faces the child and goes,
You are a little one.
You're super cool.
Why are you little?
How does that work? And she's pointing to like gears inside of you.
MR, what is the answer to this?
First of all, through God, everything is possible.
The
These
music
gears,
stops and Valka comes in.
these gears are powered by the god I worship. I do not know my mechanics entirely, but I do not know if my creators are around.
So if I worship a god, then I can have cool mechanic parts like you?
He puts his head in his hands.
Look at my mom and just like itch my ear again.
Valka's gonna grab some wine.
And Cage's mom looks over and goes, let's not do that right now. Milia, come on.
Do not ever trust this god, little one.
She looks at, like, quizzically at you before being called again by her mom and like trudges back over here.
MR, you probably noticed that as you get that quizzical look from Milia, you get basically the same exact look from KJ in the background.
Is going to go reach for the glass of wine, take a sip from it like it is water, and immediately put it back down and look upset.
Valko is taking a sip from it like it is water and does not look upset.
Like to imagine it happens at the same time.
He looks surprised and shocked that it is not water.
Wait, what color wine?
It is red wine.
He looks surprised and shocked regardless of what he thought this was. And then he stares at Valko, who just took it like a man.
You all right there, pal?
He stares back at Celet.
He stares at him more.
Throughout this all, like the entire family is like watching you both, and it's like, you can ask for water, says Marco. Like, do you want water?
I will have whatever I have been given. He keeps drinking it. Very slowly.
KJ leans over to her family. Sometimes they just start like staring at each other and neither of them really wants to back down, so they just sort of get into this for a little while.
What
Have
sort of
you not
friends
had
have you
wine
brought in
before?
here?
Very
Said
interesting.
to Celet.
What did Valko say?
Have you not had wine before?
He shakes his head as he's drinking this definitely wrong.
Falco keeps drinking it also wrong.
I think the family just watches you as they eat,
Yeah.
like you're specimens in a zoo or something. Like, but you quickly finish up dinner. Wine is left out. The table's like put away as it goes on.
I'll be right back. I have to flip
Wait,
it.
what was the food again?
It was noodles, essentially.
Noodles with
Noodles.
like a stir fry
It's
kind of.
like a vegetarian thing, but tastes like it should have a meat base and it's spicy.
What utensils are at the table?
Chopsticks.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Oh no. Valko like twists the noodles around the chopsticks so that they're kind of like in a ball and like takes a bite out of it.
Like it's a meatball.
Yeah, kind of.
He's contrastly using the chopsticks like a person who knows how to use chopsticks and not looking at Valko, who's doing this. And then he begins staring at the child again.
Valko looks at Selin and then also looks at the child.
I think like the child is like staring back at like one or two of you at the same time, and KJ's mom just kind of like leans into your view and goes, "Can you stop?"
He starts staring at KJ's mom.
yeah.
That's better, I guess. Okay.
Valko, please be cool.
He stares at KJ.
He stares at Valko.
Oh my god.
Is there
Then
a
he goes-
problem?
Back to eating like normal.
He takes another bite of noodle.
Sorry, was that directed at me? Is there a problem?
Directed generally.
No, I
Um,
think we're okay.
I think you were being unnerving. Keeps eating.
You are a little unnerving sometimes, yeah, Valko. You could work on that a little. People skills are not your strong suit.
His eyes widen.
Both of you are. Says Margot.
Selin is unnerving.
Yeah, Selin is definitely unnerving.
He like looks Selin up and down.
Taking a sip of his drink again that he doesn't like.
I don't see it.
Are most people like y'all socially where you come from?
No.
We do not come from the same place.
Oh, you were traveling together, sorry. I mean,
People that I
thought
have
you
met
talked-
from the place in which I met Selin are not similar to him.
I see.
But you are not like other people you have interacted with either.
I suppose not.
Where are you two from?
America.
I am from Zariah.
KJ's mom looks at Blood as well.
Wait, did I answer? Was I on mute? No. Okay.
You answered.
You answered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where am I from?
Yeah.
Well, I'm from Deadwood.
Got any fun stories? Any of you?
Yes.
Plenty.
One at a time.
Oh,
Don't all jump at once.
you know, it's kind of funny you mentioned that because back in Deadwood we had a little tussle with someone whose name was Dust Bunny, and I found it ironic.
Really?
Anyways, yeah, they were of similar race of yourself, and you know, had his fighting days, but overall heard he got busted by a little kid.
We had a few tosses with some dust bunnies here when we first moved as well, so.
Right. Yeah, them dusty boogers. This great wine, by the way.
And Selin, Falco?
He stares at Selen for a couple seconds. For a minute at least, actually.
Oh my
I'll say.
god.
He looks increasingly upset.
Increasingly upset.
Like, the longer you are staring at him. He's just, like, shrinking into his chair. KJ, the question was, y'all have any stories? Why'd I say y'all? Oh my god, I'm getting tainted by Danny.
No matter.
We have some stories from time together, but they're not all necessarily dinner table conversation.
Why are you looking at me?
I have once been a part of turning to the rest of the table at this point. I have once been a part of a combat tournament in which the fighters used blades, such as the ones that I have at my side here. And he, like, pats at one of his long swords. And one of the times in which I was a part of this tournament, I was able to defeat 6 opponents without taking a single hit.
Oh wow.
I think Melia like beams at you, and Margot actually looks like pretty impressed, and Page's mom like looks at you and like gives a polite little clap, and goes, "That's quite a feat."
I think KJ just has a creeping smile that goes wider and wider. And she says, "It's a good thing they didn't hit you because you would have gone down in one hit for sure."
He's taking a very long, slow sip and not making eye contact with anyone. That
KJ just starts like dying laughing.
I will have you know I have been a part of battles in which I have taken multiple hits.
Well, maybe I'll see one day.
You are unlikely to.
Oh.
Margot laughs at that.
glances over to the right.
I think the family's eyes fall on Selin now.
As do Valko's.
As do KJ's.
What do you want from me?
The story.
He puts down his drink and puts his fingers together in front of his mouth, like the pose, the one.
Like the fucking
Like the one you do. with
like
your
the
hands
like the
together.
like the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, brother, yeah,
Shinji's
like-
dad.
Yeah, like Shinji's dad. You can imagine it's the one I do. It probably is. It's like all of your fingers are touching each other and they're spread apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that the one I do?
Oh, you usually have it angled more upwards, but yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, no, I wasn't thinking about that.
Oh no, not like that. He's not evil. Unlike Shinji's dad. He puts his fingers together. MR asked me for one 2 days ago as well, and I do not know how to tell them.
Well,
Well, Valko, why
you-
don't you show them your little songs?
MR, before getting to that, is going to slap the legs of the right by them, kind of trying to draw the attention of the room.
yep, the attention turns. Of the family, at least.
When we were in Spectrum, Big Slur and Zavala were the only twins of that realm. They were fierce together. At one point, Big Slur was tempted by a bargain from the Bogarts, an opposing clan, and betrayed his brother. Until the end of that realm, until we were forced into here. They fought continuously, with no victor. Remember their story.
AJ's mom looks at Melia and goes, I think that's might be enough for tonight. Why don't you get ready for bed? And
KJ rapidly scratches her ear.
she looks at MR and with a look of like, that was a good story, but I understand that it's probably not the best time for a child to be out here right now. And
She's saying this to me, or this is conveyed in a look?
it's conveyed in a look.
Okay. MR does not comprehend the look.
And eventually Melia is put to bed.
How much alcohol was there, and what percent was it?
I don't know, Athena.
Never mind.
There was a
then.
good amount of like wine and stuff, but I don't know the percentage of alcohol for wine.
He's just, yeah. I would say it's probably done by now.
6.
6. Okay.
Six?
I just said a number confidently, so I don't actually know.
I see.
Let me Google it. Hold on.
Average
mean-
of 13.5% alcohol by volume is red wine.
There you go.
That's not good.
I love that you guys just like went with it. They're like, yeah, Danny knows wine.
Yeah, everybody knows.
I feel so cool, honestly.
I thought you were just saying six, and Sadie was like, okay, and I was like, what's this code?
Oh.
What are they talking about?
How much wine is there? Is there just a bottle?
There's a few bottles of different kinds.
Okay. Akko probably would have had like 3 glasses and drank them like water.
God.
Someone
There's
finished
probably
his.
a-
He's done.
There's probably a pitcher of sangria too, with like ice in it.
Mm.
Dang, they were partying here. What the hell?
What
They
were you
made us
planning to do
sangria.
with all this alcohol? How many kids are in here?
Yeah, the fridge, it just keeps appearing in the fridge over there. I'm not entirely sure.
You know, that's crazy because when we were downstairs, it kept on popping beers out of the fridge. I wonder if it's set by floor. This is very interesting.
But yeah, the Evening concludes. If nothing else happens, they go to bed.
Emmer will approach the mother.
Okay.
Go.
Mother.
I apologize if I have offended you before with my story. But I must ask of one thing for you.
Hmm.
I have begun marveling. Do you have any formaldehyde or strong alcohol?
Yeah, we should have something. She goes into the bathroom and like roots around in a medicine cabinet before coming out with some sort of like strong cleaning agent.
Thank you.
Emmer grabs it, goes to like probably like the kitchen sink or something, and starts dousing their arm in like whatever chemical she gave them.
Okay.
KJ is gonna move MR to the bathroom sink. Just when they start coming over to the kitchen sink, KJ is gonna be like, no, not that one, not that one.
I think Cage's mom goes and opens a window as well. But yeah, you're able to douse your arm in formaldehyde. It stops,
Sick.
like, immediately decomposing.
Sick. We're not rotting. Afterwards, Emmer will return to their corner.
I think once KJ intercepts her mom after she opens the window, and once she leads MR to the bathroom and just like bolts over to her and just gives her a hug and a kiss on the cheek and just says thank you.
Of course.
Good night.
Good night. We'll talk in the morning. You all look like you need some sleep. So. And she heads off to bed, as does Margot. And you all are left alone.
Is there any other people in the room that we shouldn't, talk scary stuff about too? Or is the
Oh.
coast clear?
No, we're good.
Okay, does anyone know if someone can magically track us down? Because I really don't want these bunnies to get exploded like what happened last time. Like, are we safe, or should we, not stay here long?
That's a great question.
I'm
Make
just thinking
an
about
intelligence check.
kids.
Everybody?
History.
History?
Who do?
Who?
KJ. Yeah, I think just KJ.
Ooh.
Well, you're far away from your mic. I can't like hear you.
Oh, sorry. And better now?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't tell me if this fails right away. Oh, that wasn't
Okay.
supposed to be a 9. Okay, I'm guessing that's a fail.
You told me not to tell you if it failed right away.
Alright, wait, I have to double check a wording of a thing if I'm allowed to know. Okay, whenever you make an ability check, that fails. Yes. Would this be a fail?
Yes, it would.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 sorcery point to use magical guidance to re-roll.
Okay.
It's worse.
There's a lot of people in the city. You can't really nail down anyone in your head. But
I mean, the only person I know who does magic tracking is like Moray. At this point, we probably want her to find us.
Wait,
At least that's all I can think of.
and then, what about us, like, preventing the end of the world? Now that dinner's done.
What about it?
Like, do we have a big fungus repellent or?
There is no greater solution that I'm aware of, but I should be able to neutralize the effects of it temporarily if one of us is to be infected.
Interesting.
So that is a start at least.
Yeah, I suppose so.
How long would it take for us to how long would it take to walk to the place that we stayed that one night where Cherry shot the thing with the note into the wall?
The treehouse.
How long does it take to walk there to the treehouse? Yeah.
That's on the outskirts of the city, like right, like in the swamp area. So it would take the better part of like probably an hour.
I'm sorry, I had to go do something. May I ask what I missed?
Everyone went to bed, and Blood asked.
Well, not everyone, but
Well, the family went to bed, but MR poured like formaldehyde on their arm, and Blood asked what to do about the fungus, end of the world.
Okay. Got it.
And also if the bunnies could be tracked magically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Understood. Thanks.
Falco's gonna pour himself like another half a glass of wine and down it like fast. And
Stares at
then
him.
he's going to walk over here and he's going to say, I am checking on Petra.
He gets up.
It will take some time. Do not worry. Do not worry. And he's going to head to the door.
I'm gonna see if the fridge automatically populated more bottles of wine.
It did.
I knew it!
Wow. Also,
Close the door on him.
on Selen, no.
Okay.
Also, Selen, following Valko, you can tell he is like intoxicated, but that's okay.
Yeah, both of you have are poisoned. Just so you
Let's
know.
go.
If
Hey,
both of
KJ,
you
do-
are drunk.
We should just let him go free
I
down the
think
halls. Losey
Like-
losey.
Poisoned condition.
maybe not Killagel, but I think like as he gets up and starts following him, some of that fire returns a little bit as he shuts the door behind them.
I guess diseased. Sure.
Oh, do you think I should follow them?
I don't know. I mean, they're adults, but they're also intoxicated. So, like,
Yeah.
what's
Yes,
the ethical question in this case?
they are indeed alcohol poisoned.
So we should probably go, just subtly make sure they're not exploding. Or
I might as well show them a quicker way to get to where they're going.
True.
okay, we can just promote the idea. Well, if
MR.
I can help or do anything, let me know.
I mean, I feel like we should have some people stay here just in case.
Yeah, I'll make sure that your family's okay.
Are you fine tailing them on your own, or do you want me to join you?
I will be fine.
All right.
Sending spies.
I don't think MR is really going to tail them as much as MR will like walk at a decent pace, and I'm going to assume that since they're stumbling a bit, that MR can catch up pretty easily.
I would assume Selen is actually this is first drink. Maybe he's not less intoxicated than Valko.
It depends.
Probably a bit less. I would say he's definitely better up.
Malco
Enough.
is normally an incredibly, extremely balanced person, so he isn't that slow right now.
That is true.
Valko is the
I
type
will
of
at
drunk
least
that could still pass the line test.
Yeah.
He's an acrobat.
Drinking, boozing and cruising warrior.
Yeah.
We need to put it to the test. We need to find a car.
True. Let's get a car. That's our next goal. So MR is just like trailing from way behind, or
MR is pretty much like will like pretty much just be there, like, and won't really speak their presence, but like if you're going in like a wrong direction or something, or like a route that's slower, they will direct you just like out loud.
okay. I don't know about Selen, but Valko probably entirely does not notice that MR is there until they say something.
Does he do anything about it?
You're just like a GPS that's being ignored.
Yeah.
When you do redirect, nothing happens with Selen. When you do redirect, he would like look back towards you, and then just continue where you said to go.
Okay. No problems.
So they're headed to the treehouse.
Yeah. Shepherding the drunk.
You make it to the treehouse. It is like still as broken down as it was when you got there, but you can see through the hole in up top, like from the ground, you can see Petra's body. She's alive and moving. Seems
Okay.
restless.
You did not have to start that by saying Petra's body. Jesus Christ.
I did that on purpose.
I would like to note MR. Well, yeah, he's behind Valko. Valko doesn't see shit. He seems to be messing with some kind of sacred flame effect, as he is walking, and then he just kind of discards it and lets it follow him.
So he's got like a little flame that's like trailing him?
The two that he can have.
I see. Okay.
He has a very serious look on his face.
Valko's gonna climb up to the treehouse and he's gonna feed Petra and also pet her.
I'm going to say before Selen gets into the treehouse, MR
He
will
doesn't
stop.
follow.
Okay.
He stops the minute Valko is in and just stands there and starts watching the inside.
If you intend on coming in, which I would suggest for your health, please extinguish the flame.
He looks at it for a moment. You should not go in. So,
We should not go in.
no.
How come?
Just wait out here.
MR thinks for a moment and just Am I able? Can I do like an insight check to see if this is like part of someone being intoxicated, or if this is like a genuine like request?
Do I need to roll?
Deception or persuasion, I guess, and MR, you roll insight.
Oh no, wait, that wins. Oh no, yeah.
So, wait, okay, so do you know his intent?
Probably, yeah.
Well, his face is more serious than you have ever seen it, probably, but this seems to be a legitimate, almost order, maybe.
Hmm.
I see.
MR, make a perception check as well.
Okay.
Okay. Your passive perception was enough to give you the chance to notice it, and also everyone else was intoxicated. But as you are walking up
We also
to...
both have shit perception.
Yeah, it's 8 passive perception, 9 passive perception, and 16 passive perception. So, yeah, you're able to spot out of the corner of your eye, someone on... The city here is a bunch of kind of beaten up buildings and that are like spaced out a little bit more than in the heart of the city. Like wood shacks and stuff like that. And you see on top of one of those, just like sitting, is a woman with kind of this like messy but well kept shock of red hair that is like just falls down into braids down her shoulders, and she's wearing this like long flowing kind of intricately designed piece of like a robe almost, and with a woolen like cloak kind of draped over it in one side. She has like large dangling earrings that look like images of suns that are like gold, and she seems to be adorned in a good amount of like gold jewelry, and she sees you and then she's not there.
And then she disappears from sight.
Yeah, it's almost like you don't blink, so you see her and then she is not there.
Mm. MR will, I think, announce loudly.
You may need a cause to hide. There is someone else.
Someone else looks at MR.
This is what we call an uh-oh moment.
Someone in sun embroidery. Red hair. Braids. Unsure of their intentions. Unsure of their location.
He frowns. Where did you last see this person?
MR will point in the direction where they last saw them.
Oh, it always comes to this, huh? How does stress work again?
Too stressed to
Overcast.
question yourself, I think. Hold on. I need to know my own goddamn.
Which document? Here's the document. It's been so long. Pushing yourself. Yes. No, steal yourself. Overclock. It's one. Oh, stress equal to the spell's level. He's going to, I suppose, the flames extinguish themselves. Both of them, the two that I mentioned, as he overclocks for 2 stress.
Mhm.
And he will cast Detect Thoughts with the intention to. God, it's so fucking long. You can also use the spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. Search for thoughts within 30 feet of you. Penetrate barriers with 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of any metal other than lead, or a thin sheet of lead blocks you. If this creature has an intelligence of 3 or lower, or doesn't speak any language, I also cannot detect them.
Mm.
So 30 feet, I would like to detect the presence of creatures I cannot see.
The spot that MR saw this person is a little bit more than 30 feet. It's like maybe 50, 55 feet away.
Oh. Can you walk closer then?
Yeah.
MR, yeah, will like escort Selen and probably like leaving like a can I say during in the apartment I would have like done find familiar as a ritual or something and take the head with me.
Yeah.
Everything else is still at the apartment. But yeah.
Yeah, he will walk forwards and do this then. I'm sure he knows his own range.
Yeah. You send out this like quick scan for thoughts. You don't get anything. And then you get like half a thought and then it's gone. It's like if someone was in your aura and then like immediately got out of it. Like in the matter of like 2, maybe like a few milliseconds. Like it's incredibly quickly. But you detect like a presence and then nothing.
What's this half a thought that I get?
I believe. Yeah, you get this thought. Hold on, I'm trying to find. I think you just get know your pieces. And then it's gone. And it might be just be your drunken state. It might be actually make a intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Straight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You know something about this thought, this half a thought, this barely coherent anything is familiar because it is one thought layered upon itself a million times, which you had experienced earlier today when you read House's mind.
What did this person look like?
I think it's it was red messy hair, well kept, with braids, right? And then gold like sun embroidery is from what I remember, right?
Yep, sun embroidery, red hair, messy with like the ends and braids, and gold jewelry as well.
Messy, well-kept hair, ends and braids, sunlight embroidery. Is this familiar to another description of a person?
What colors?
Red hair.
Was the Was the sun embroidery like gold or?
The main colors were red, gold, and like darker green.
Red, gold, darker green.
Thanks for a moment as I read something. It is not a familiar description, no. It is not. He will go return back to where he was standing before and stare back into the treehouse.
Okay, how much
Valko would come out
stress
at
do you
this
have?
point.
How much stress do
Me?
you have, Selwyn?
2.
From now on, you will be rolling with
Oh yeah,
-2.
I forgot. Does Valka come out?
Yeah.
He watches him come out.
And then he walks over.
How is it?
She is there.
Is Detect That still up?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't Valka's brain?
This again.
This again?
First of all, Valko is thinking, Valko is trying to think about other things to do with Petra other than leave her in the treehouse, but currently to no avail. And also he is what's the word I'm looking for?
Drunk.
That's not the word I'm looking for.
But it is true.
He is sad, I guess.
He blinks.
Would this treehouse have some sort of like rainwater collecting thing? You know, like the things you like stick on and it's like a little like kind of pot kind of thing.
We can say that, yeah.
All right. MR is just going to like try and lodge it out and present it to Selin and Valko.
I advise that you drink from this, as to clear your mind, at least in the morning.
Is there dirt in this? What?
Well, it's just, it would be rainwater. Maybe.
It's like exposed. It's exposed to the naked sky and the wind.
It is pretty dirty. Because
Is it?
the
Can I do a medicine check to see if it's safe enough to drink?
your nature check.
Okay, nature.
Okay, yeah, it's probably safe enough to drink.
I am going to deny that offer.
It is safe.
I am still going to deny this offer.
I will deny this offer as well.
Would you be opposed to finding, perhaps, a fountain to drink from instead?
I am capable of hydrating myself if need be.
I see.
MR will put it back.
Where are you going now?
Back to the safe house, I suppose.
Right.
Right. Do you have any ideas as to what could be done with Petra aside from leaving her in this place?
You could stay with her.
He looks over at the treehouse. I suppose I could. And what would you do?
Stay, I suppose.
He looks at MR. And then looks back at Selen. I think we will return to the safe house for now.
I am not a veterinarian, but if need be, I can stay and check on the creature's health.
I will be returning here every so often for the foreseeable future. I believe I am capable of taking care of her, but I will keep your medical expertise in mind if needed.
Amar will nod.
I will
While
also
you're
say
walking,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Hmm?
that because I am a fan and it's been a fucking long time. When you did first come into the city, you did leave them in a stable.
Yeah,
So you still have that, but
I am aware.
anyway, keep going.
as we are returning, be wary of a red-haired, gold sun embroidered, and also dark green person.
That is no person.
He
What?
blinks at Selen.
Forgive me.
What do you
What are you
suggest they
talking
are?
about?
That is something else. Similarly to how the house is. He glares at the floor. Something else. At
So
some
there is
point,
another one.
They're stalking us.
I will not comment further on that. At some point, you asked for my opinion on... Did you ask for my opinion? You asked...
On which topic?
Something to do with not making a decision until I had told you something, what I think about something pertaining to the house.
Yes. I don't remember specifically what I had asked, but it boiled down to whether or not you would support what the house is asking of us,
I
more or
have
less.
a very lengthy opinion, which you would have to sit for a long time to listen to, and I am tired, but I do have one, if you wish to hear it later.
I will hear it later.
If they are a mentor, like they say, I doubt that they are adversarial. However, if they do come up to us with a promise of godhood, you should not be making those decisions in your state.
He kind of squints. I will consider this if this happens.
We will just have to wait and see, I suppose.
I would prefer if you considered it after you heard my opinions.
I see. We should go back now. Grabs Sellen's wrist and starts walking.
FR will be doing the same thing, not exactly leading the way, but will
Grabbing Sellen's wrist and
Grabbing
walking.
Just... no. You fucking
And-
grabs someone's wrist and starts skipping and hopping.
You make your way back to the safe house, and Valko, you aren't necessarily in the right mind to put two and two together, but probably a little bit later, maybe after some thought or after waking up, you'll realize that Petra was a little bit better taken care of than you would have thought a little time in a shack would have done. Her fur was a little bit brushed. She seemed well fed and wasn't necessarily eager to get as much food as you thought.
Interesting.
And we shift back over to the safe house. Any conversations that you want to have happen or anything? Eris and Danny? Okay.
I don't think so. I think KJ is probably Hunk Shu Me 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 in the chair.
Shimmy me.
You stole my chair.
There's probably she's actually I'm deciding this. She's like laid out like really sloth like on the chair. Like she's really stretched out. And she has like a cartoon snot bubble, you know? And it keeps getting like zapped and popped.
The three of the pieces are probably still in their position, right where the chair is.
Blood, what about you? Are you here? Yeah, you made it. That's fine. I see.
Oh, Danny is typing.
Danny typing.
Danny typing.
Danny typing.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh, I misread that as I'm not coming back. Sorry, and I was like, oh.
Oh, power
Power
flash.
flashed.
Oh
Makes sense.
no.
Well then, we'll do this little vignette that I have prepared. JJ, you see something wakes you while you're sleeping in the
bubble
chair.
pops.
Yeah, the bubble pops and your handheld radio is ringing, essentially. And it's Carrier.
Hello?
KJ, did you it seems like you did it. Are you okay?
Oh yeah. I'm okay. And yeah, there's a huge fight. There was a huge fire, and he's donezo.
You haven't been able to find Cartwright's body anywhere.
Oh yeah, he that's not gonna be a concern. He did turn to ash in my hand.
Damn, okay.
I'm
Well,
sorry, it's not funny. I mean, it was pretty badass though.
the Quicksilvers are in an absolute scramble without a solid leader, without solid opposition, even with the Drake's tail burning down. They might flake. There's talk of people going out from the... It seems like there were multiple people under the thumb of Cartwright who are now able to get the apartments that they have always wanted to with each other, stuff like that.
Huh. Do you think maybe it's for the better that people are scrambling for a little bit? Maybe we pick up the pieces once things have settled?
I think so, honestly. Like, what you did somehow took both of the major centers of fear from this town out of commission at once. Like,
Hell yeah!
good fucking job.
Well, I'm happy I could help the people of this
Wha-
city in
What are
some
you
way.
gonna do now?
Well, I want to see things get better around here. So I think right now. I think I'm just gonna wait and see what role I have to play in the coming times.
That's probably a good idea. I'm gonna
Hope you
start
keep yourself safe,
organizing,
Carrier.
trying to get people where they need to be
Yeah.
and still doing what I love. You know, I'm not tied to any sort of anyone anymore. I can do what I want.
You saying what I think you're saying? You want to partner up in the future?
Yeah, I think that'd be good. And you know,
Hell yeah.
on my free time, I've always wanted to host my own radio show.
Oh my god, Carrier. That's brilliant. Imagine all the
I-
funky beats.
All right, I think I have some work to do. I'm so glad to hear you're okay, and good work out there.
I'll keep fighting the good fight. Hope to hear from
Here.
you soon, Carrier.
Carrier out.
KJ out.
Blood,
Yes.
did you have anything that you wanted to do in the apartment while waiting for everyone to come back?
I think that Blood will pick up a notepad and start writing like a letter, but besides that, not much.
They can't write.
Oh shit. Nope. They draw a pretty picture in their notepad.
Cool.
It is a splat line because that's where they're from.
And as this scene of relative peace with Blood drawing and KJ going back to sleep, the rest of the party comes back. Hand in hand. In hand.
Hand in hand. Who's going through the doorway first? It would have to be Selin second. Either way.
I go through the door.
Wow. Okay, and then I go last.
I go through this door.
Whoa, crazy.
Slow down.
New strats.
Whoa.
Is Emma holding his hand?
I mostly did it as a joke, but fuck it, sure.
This is just
Swinging
Yeah,
him
they don't-
along like a child.
It's a chain.
staring at both of the hands occasionally. Who lets go of who first?
Falco doesn't let go.
MR
Okay.
probably breaks off eventually and walks back to their corner.
Before MR goes through the door, Can I insert a thought into his mind?
Yeah, into their mind.
He will just put in his mind, if he is to visit again and you are to supervise him again, I will continue suggesting not following him into the treehouse. Sniffs out loud.
He took over my fucking place. That's not what we hear back, but
He took over my fucking place.
yes.
First your chair, now your treehouse. You're losing places.
Am I able to relay a message back?
This is a one-way procedure.
Okay.
As you could tell, because last time he did this, he told you to like tap 2 fingers on the table if you needed help or whatever.
Right. MR will simply open the door, nod, and then walk in and close the door. Is KJ fucking dead asleep on the chair?
Oh no, I just got off the phone.
Okay.
If you start coming over, I'll get up. I'll give you my seat so you can have your parts.
I did not mean to disturb you, but
Oh
I
no, don't worry
appreciate
about it.
Thank you.
MR will collapse back into the seat and just like stay perfectly upright. As opposed to your fucking sloth hang.
So is Valkyrie just like standing in the middle of a room, not letting him leave
Velka would let go of his hand eventually, and he would say,
eventually?
yeah, eventually. He would be standing there silently for a little while, just kind of looking at the rest of the room. And then he would go into the bathroom.
And let go of him?
Yeah, and let go of him.
Okay.
He's going to clean himself, because he never did that.
He was soot covered all through dinner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god.
And
He
Selin
washed
was
Selin,
wet.
but not himself.
His hands must be clean.
Drew,
at
his
least.
hands would be clean, yeah, but the rest of him would not be.
Oh, he just left the rest of Selin's clothes in the other bathroom. I'll remember those later.
The cloak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he take both of? Well, yeah, he would have taken both of them off.
Yeah.
Why can't I move my token?
I think the game
Bad at the
broke
game.
because it says Sadie's not in the foundry for me.
No,
Actually-
it does that like every
Oh.
once in a while.
Yeah, I also don't see a couple, like half the people here.
Yeah,
And
I
that-
just see me and Jameson and Val.
Oh yeah, that is also what I see. Everyone else.
I
is
see
just
everyone.
Wait,
Try refreshing.
let me oh,
Wait, is Sadie here herself?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
I am
I realized-
refreshing.
that my power went out, so let
I'm
me
also
open it.
refreshing.
Everyone.
I was wondering, could I take like a 10-minute break at some point?
Sure.
No.
Uh,
Of course.
I was gonna take
Yeah,
a break when
it-
everyone slept, but if we need to take one
Okay, yeah,
earlier.
that works. That works. We can get to long resting, then we can go to the corner store.
Downloading all sorts of world data. Please wait.
I have to
I'm
wait.
pleasing and waiting right now.
Yeah, I'm like at a restaurant, you know.
Why is
I'm
Rick
tired.
Grimes doing it like
Oh,
that?
I'm just gonna continue even though it's not letting me in, so as we don't waste
Yeah.
time. He will
Oh, it
just
says
wait.
you're in there.
Oh, it doesn't show that I'm in. He'll just stand there outside the door, I suppose.
It's at the door of the bathroom.
Yeah.
I think.
Not like directly outside, but like where you left him, he's still there.
Would he even close the door in this case?
Oh my god.
Y'all,
He would
y'all,
leave it. He would leave it like not fully open, but like cracked open.
y'all not group bathroom journeyers?
They were in the bathroom together earlier.
Isn't by yourself, handsome?
Yeah, he just stands there.
Listening intently.
A question about the solidified blood that's still on Valko.
Mm-hmm.
How easily does it come off? If at all.
Whose blood is it?
It's the
The
fucking
basilisk.
basilisk's blood.
Oh, yes, that's right. No, it doesn't come off.
At all?
No, you try to wash it off and it just, the water, like, trickles off of it like it's just stone on your hands.
Hmm. And it doesn't, like, chip or anything when I'm rubbing at it or anything like that?
Nope.
Huh.
They
Okay.
just feel like really, like stone gloves that are really malleable.
What's the laundry situation here? Is
There's
there a
probably
washing machine?
not in unit. It's probably like down the floor, something like that.
Okay. That's fine. Valko just puts his clothes back on.
Cool.
Soot covered clothes.
Yeah, it's okay.
Burnt house scented Valko.
All right, I believe Foundry is working again.
It's
Yeah.
working.
Cool.
Where do you intend to sleep?
I don't know.
I'm going to be sleeping in the bedroom over here.
Okay.
He just, like, stares at it.
I don't have the capacity to know what that means right now.
What does that mean?
Why did you say this?
I am asking if we are going to be sharing a room again tonight.
If you want to.
I do not have an opinion on this matter.
Nope.
Hmm?
Oh no?
Oh
Is
no.
Danny dead?
Stand it.
Homophobic.
We will see.
Okay. It's going to go into the bedroom.
He'll figure out what he's doing in about 30 minutes. Regardless, you should take a long rest.
In about 30 minutes.
It'll take him 30 minutes to figure it out.
Okay.
I'll tell you what happens later.
Okay.
I have to think about it.
Valko sits on the edge of the bed for a while before getting in it.
Mhm.
Are we taking the break here, or what's...
Yeah.
And or might be ending because Danny's dead, I think.
Yeah, Danny said it keeps blinking, so they're gonna try resetting
on.
the connection.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
Break time.
Yeah, I want to do something, but if people would like to break it, we can just.
Does it
I'm
involve
gonna-
Danny?
What?
Does it involve
Danny?
Danny?
Yes, partially.
Okay, then
Oh.
we're gonna have to wait for them to come back anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
be
I think
back
we
in a
might
bit.
as well take the break here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Be
just do
back.
that and then apply a long rest and then continue. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a sip.
I still have my sips.
Nice.
Long resting?
I'm going to get water and such.
Is new day?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet. Also, have you been clearing all your stress when you sleep?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so. But I also haven't taken on enough stress to like be consistently low. I think my maximum has been 2, the last I can remember, which was just now.
After
Also, because you can clear 1 on a short rest as well. So
yeah,
unfortunately, you've locked our sheets, so we only get 3 modules. So I can't add a stress counter to my sheet. So I'm just making it the out of on my lunar embodiment. So it says I have 2 lunar embodiment. I only have 1. The 2 is for the stress.
it did.
Yeah, I can't make more like consumable trackers for myself or whatever. Resources, I think, is what they're called.
Here, have that.
Thanks.
I don't know how to unlock it so that you can make it. But
It's fine. I complained to James about this, and he was like, "Why don't you just like use the tracker in your thing?" And it's like, "Cause I don't want to have it. I don't want to like favorite a bunch of stuff and look at these tiny numbers."
yeah, sure, you can long rest.
I'm the only one here to know that.
Yeah.
I
Everyone else will
shan't
know.
until everyone else does. So nice to get back into it, even with technical problems.
Yeah. Oh, why am I Valko? No, I'm not allowed to be Valko. Stop that.
You're Valko.
There we go.
Would you kin Valko if you could?
No! you crazy?
Would you want to be able to kin Valko?
No!
What's wrong with him?
I'm gonna go pee.
Everything.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Sadie just left. It's your turn to entertain me.
What do you want?
Conversation.
Hi.
I love you.
I love you too.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I'm about to leave 1 sec, but it's Valko is too autistic for me to comfortably can it is still invalid.
I didn't know you were listening. Long rest, guys.
Hooray.
I suppose Valko could be perceived as autistic.
Yeah.
He's not neurotypical, at least.
Obviously.
What if he was? What if he was the
Neither
model
is
of a
Selen.
This is more neurotypical than Valko.
I think Selen and Valko could both be interpreted as autistic in
I don't
certain
actually
ways.
think he's more neurotypical.
Mhm.
He might be worse. You know those people who do like diagnose your faves thing on Tumblr? I wonder what they would give them. Like 3 million disorders.
Mhm.
Hello,
Both
Nick.
of them would get a personality disorder and they'd be like the matching ones. Hey,
What disorders do you think Valko and Selen have, Sadie?
Fucked up disorder? I don't know.
Fucked up disorder.
is Valko a narcissist? I don't think so. Not quite.
Not quite.
No.
He's not enough to be a narcissist.
I don't think he's a I don't think he has narcissistic. Although my reference is my mom, so But like he's not my mom, so thank God.
Is on the map? Is this
That's
a
like an air
fire
conditioning
exit?
unit,
Fire?
I
Yeah, it
thought.
is. No, at the fire exit.
Okay. Is it accessible, or do you have to like open? Do you have to climb through the window, or is that like
Yeah,
a
you have
door?
to open the window and climb through it. There's no screen on the window, so
Okay.
you're able to just like easily climb through it.
Oh well, note
Would Valko easily climb through it?
after 30 minutes of standing here, he will be coming in to here, but
How cold is it outside?
but it's not time yet.
It
Or
is.
is it warm right now?
It's actually warm.
Okay. Valko would open the window and stand on the fire escape. As
Are
though
these-
it were a balcony.
Are these clothes hair and canon?
No, but they could be.
Valko's coat is there.
Perfect.
On the floor.
Yes.
Great. Actually, yeah, there's literally nowhere else to sleep, huh?
I mean, you could
There's
a
sleep on the couch. The couch
chair
is up against the
here.
wall right now. Also,
There's a couch here.
Could
Sleep in
with
the
blood.
bathroom. In the tub.
No. Could sleep in this room.
on the floor. Yeah.
On the floor.
If
On the
blood
table.
goes to sleep somewhere else, you can sleep on that couch.
Yeah. If you want a bed to sleep on, this is the only one. If you want a couch to sleep on, there's one right here.
Or you could sleep in the chairs.
On the
Or
table.
under the table like you did before.
Did he sleep under the table?
I think so.
No, we slept at the table.
Oh, yeah. He fell asleep doing work.
Yeah. Oh, I know what he'll do. I will save this for after the break. Because everyone needs to know what happened. This isn't true. But is it raining outside?
No.
Is
it's
it?
not right now.
Oh.
Disappointed. Oh.
You wanted to have the brooding loner moment where you step outside and it's raining slightly.
But it's also warm.
There's a slight like mist or fog rolling in.
Brooding in the humidity. This is a spinny chair, right?
Looks like
Yep.
it.
Must
It's either
be.
an
Okay.
office chair or a gamer chair.
Is it a gamer chair or an office chair?
It's definitely a gamer chair. Are you kidding me?
Oh dear.
Sleep
Would
in the
he sit-
gamer chair.
Would he sit in a gamer chair? Would he? Welcome back, Danny. Would he sit in
Hello.
a gamer chair?
Would he?
Can you imagine selling in a gamer chair?
Yes.
Why?
His color scheme is literally the gamer color scheme.
Telling me he's sponsored by Kraken? Wait, Kraken is green. Who's the red one?
I don't
Are you telling me
I
he's
don't know
sponsored
gamer
by-
chairs.
Are you telling me he's sponsored by Razer?
Yeah. I thought Razer was also green.
Shit. Which one's the red one?
There is no red
Razer.
one.
Gamer. No, there definitely is.
What's
the
the
gamer color is black and red. That's the
Yeah, so
gamer color
what's
scheme.
which one's the gamer company? One of them's green, one of them's
Gamer.
red.
Gamer chair.
Gamer chair. Who
Images.
sponsors Sellen's outfit? This is research sponsored by G Fuel.
I don't think G Fuel makes gamer chairs, do they?
G Fuel also is not red.
But G Fuel makes gamer drinks.
G Fuel has a bunch of color, right? G Fuel.
Would he make
G
a gamer?
Fuel.
He drink a
G-
gamer drink?
G Fuel was the name of the Luxon supplements that he takes.
Yeah, his health is sponsored by G Fuel. That's bad. Imagine if your health was sponsored by fucking G Fuel. Oh my god, I just realized the G stands for gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought G Fuel was the gamer drink. I didn't realize it was called
Yeah, it is the
gamer
gamer
fuel.
drink.
I didn't realize it was
No way.
called gamer fuel. I just thought it was G Fuel for gamers.
Hello,
Like
Danny.
it was...
G Fuel
Hi,
for
I'm back.
gamer.
Welcome back, Danny.
Thank you.
Yeah, the G actually stands for gasoline.
No, it's for your G. Like it's like they're sponsoring your G.
It's for your G?
Don't think too much about it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's fuel for your G.
We have a winter weather warning and then a dense fog advisory.
Oh
And
no.
like, how can it
Big
be
win.
foggy if it's snowing?
This is for real.
Wouldn't the snow just be snowy looking?
Wouldn't the snow absorb the fog?
Exactly, like the snow would just bat the fog down.
Alternatively, the storm cloud that's producing the snow could just be on the ground, so it's just a cloud of snow.
That's fair.
I
It's
don't know if that's how that
cloud.
works.
It's just a big ass cloud on my apartment.
Do you think you'll be able to keep playing, or?
I will do my best. Obviously, I cannot predict the internet.
Yeah.
But if I do, let's just focus on other characters' plot, just in case I do have to.
Okay.
Just in case I miss something. I don't want to be like too involved and then disappear.
Wait till MR comes back and you have to have a conversation. Actually,
like the
I will.
I like the fact that I just made 3 KJs and made one of them smaller.
It's
That was
so good.
iconic.
It's very good. So I might have figured out why. I don't know how that got changed. Let's see. Maybe it was an update to the thing.
It's been changed for a while too.
Has it?
Yeah, I remember
No one
2
told
or some.
me.
Oh, well, it was because I remember 2 or something months ago I was trying to hover over tokens on the map and it didn't work, and it was MR, and like we weren't playing anyways, and you know, I assume maybe it was like a map specific thing, and I don't really need it for the world map. Like, I don't know. Although I would like it, but I just didn't think to tell you.
No, that didn't work.
I've not needed to eat, but I keep needing to piss because I have been drinking a coffee and it's getting annoying because I hate leaving to piss. Normally I go run into the bathroom across from my room and come back in like 30 seconds, but my cat threw up in there, so I don't want to piss in there in case I like step in something because I'm running.
Fair.
So I keep
really thought this
so I
through.
so I keep running upstairs and coming back because I feel like the inconvenience of pissing upstairs and coming back down is lesser than stepping and vomit in the middle of D&D.
I understand.
You do. You know me so well.
Yeah.
Ever since the Time Human Body compilation.
I was so high, and I was like, I have to figure this out.
Philosophical.
Mhm.
Can you draw like an X right here on the map so I remember that his clothes are in this room? Because he's not picking them up right now. Cool. Maybe he'll leave them behind forever.
Ah, fuck.
Ah, fuck.
Oh,
It didn't-
fuck.
Fucking why? Yeah!
Whoa, you got
I did it. I did not. I need to do it individually for everyone.
What's
But
the difference between MR and
Wait,
everyone
yeah,
else?
what happened? How you fix it?
so when I was doing, I had to reorganize a bunch of files in the Forge, and I updated everyone's image path for the
Mm.
like actual tokens, but I forgot to update the image path for the specific image on hover thing.
Hmm.
So
Except MR was like fine.
yeah, MR was fine. It might have happened before MR joined,
I see.
but I do not know. Oh, and then I need to.
What are these different status effects on Valko? Like, why does he have a fist 5 out of 5 and Selen has I
That-
cannot tell what that is 1?
That's things on your character sheet.
What
The
is
fist
that?
is bardic inspiration.
What is this 1?
I'm back.
It looks like your backpack.
Oh, it is my backpack.
I don't know why it's listed there, but
I have it equipped.
yes, I have mine equipped too, but it's not on there.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, if you hit the little, yeah, if you hit the little finger that's on the, like next to where the bookmark button is, it
Whoa.
it changes whether or not it's shown in the tooltip on your sheet, on your guy, on your token.
Oh, wow. I'll leave the
Hello, I'm
backpack
back.
because it's kind of funny. Everyone's back?
Everyone's back.
Alright.
Everyone back.
I'm back. I got brownie.
Should I
Let's
piss?
go.
Should probably piss real quick.
Possibly.
Assuming MR and is about to have a conversation, I will say before I piss so that we can move. He's going to take this
Oh,
chair.
that's not going to be a conversation.
He's going to take this chair and move it into this room. And he's going to sit in this corner facing the bed. I'll be right back. He's not sleeping. He's just sitting there facing the bed. I'll be back.
He's got the cuck chair.
Oh.
What?
The hotel cup chair.
Nothing. Don't
What?
worry
Out of the
about
hotel
it.
cuck chair, yeah.
Anyways, he is sitting in this corner staring at the bed that Valko's not in right now with the gamer chair.
Vel, I've also seemed to have fixed the our image on hover thing.
Oh,
So you can see people's token art easily.
I feel like it was that like that before, and then it just
It
stopped.
was.
Yeah.
I messed with things. And
I see.
I reordered the way that my files were ordered on the Forge, which is what I used to host this server.
Mm.
And I forgot to update some links.
I see.
I think actually what happened, why MR's worked but no one else's didn't, was because I forgot to like include that link at all on MR, so it just defaulted to the token art instead.
I see. That's funny. So everyone. You know what? I'm gonna pee too.
Or you do the thing I
My
sent.
bathroom's.
You guys like Sour Patch watermelon?
No.
What?
You're all right.
Sour Patch Kids are so much better.
You're wrong about that.
I
That's
think
not
you're wrong
true.
as well.
I love Sour Patch Kids.
I only like the red and the blue Sour Patch Kids, and the rest are all ass.
I feel like regular Sour Patch Kids are trying too hard to be sour.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Because they're like the candy sour, like they're like acidic.
Yeah, but
Anyone
also
else?
they're not like powerfully acidic.
Anyone else from Rochester remember the time we
I'm
went to
back.
Lasergate and
Also.
Cole ate like 13 toxic waste barrels?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Cole went to the toxic waste dump and ate 13 barrels of
Mmm,
it.
so tasty.
I
That's
just
why he
remember
is
his
the way
mouth
he is.
bleeding.
What's happening?
Alright, that's all.
Okay, you're fine.
Sick.
All right. You all sleep and you all get a good night's rest just as
Okay.
you continue on with your scenes, whatever you want to do. You can all hit the long rest button.
Yeah, when Valko comes in from the balcony, he's sitting in a gamer chair in the corner staring.
Malco would probably be on the fire exit balcony for like 20 minutes, maybe. And then he'd climb through the window and come back. And then he would sit on the bed and stare at Selin.
Oh my god,
God,
you
they
two.
suck.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're
This-
doing the whole night.
This is how
Not the
aliens
whole
communicate.
night. Before Valka would get into the bed, he would say, "What are you doing?"
Nothing.
Why are you sitting there?
Was I not told I was allowed to be in here?
You are allowed to, but why are you sitting in a chair specifically?
I brought
So
it in
inquisitive.
here so I could sit in it.
Okay. And then he's gonna get in bed.
They will watch him get in bed and continue staring at him while he is in bed.
Does he ever stop?
It really depends on how long it takes for Valgo to go to sleep.
I don't know. A while. Takes a while.
Yeah, he'll like 30 minutes after Valko goes to sleep, he will get in.
30 minutes?
He's waiting until he's already asleep.
30 minutes after he goes to sleep, he will very quietly get in the bed on top of the covers and stare at him from the bed until he passes out.
Okay. Next morning, hooray! Unless somebody's doing something else.
Is anyone doing anything else?
I have to ask, is Valko facing the inner way on the bed or outer? Is Selin staring at his face or the back of his head?
Huh. He's facing the outside of the bed.
Okay, so Selin's staring at the back of his head.
It's a hovering spoon situation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, this is literally
Well.
love on the spectrum. I hate these two.
okay.
Autistic
Now
gay
now
boys
is
will
it
never
next
figure
morning?
out.
Yes, it is next morning.
Long
Okay.
rest. Whoa!
Woo!
Whoa!
And this is when you'd technically level up, but we already did that. So,
Woo!
Woo! Level 5.
Okay,
Oh, my claps
what,
aren't coming through.
what's happening in the morning? What's going on?
KJ's flossing.
Yo, like
Yo.
Fortnite.
Like Sonic Hedgehog, actually.
Oh.
I hand you a perfectly built world with bunch of like characters and
One.
oh
Amar does
boy.
pretty.
Sorry, did you want me to say like strings?
Floss like strings? That kind of goes far.
Yeah.
True.
Oh boy.
Ah!
Yeah, I'll say that
I pooped on my phone.
the family is up and bustling. I think that there's French toast being made in the oven.
Wow.
French toast in the oven?
Yeah, what?
How do
They're
you make?
baking it?
It's
No,
like
Make it in a
that's how
pan
you
It's in a
make-
usually.
frying pan.
usually. Yeah.
No, what?
No, absolutely yes. What are you
No,
talking
French
about?
toast is
No.
made in a frying pan.
It's bread.
Wait,
that
how do you
soaked in-
think
in
French
milk
toast
and
is
egg,
made?
and then you cook it
Yeah.
in a pan.
Yeah, you cook it in a pan.
You do not cook it in a pan in my
How do
family.
you think
What do
French
you
toast
think
is
French
made?
toast is?
Every
man.
time I've had French toast, it's been from an oven.
Girl, that
Yeah,
ain't
but like
French toast.
how? How is it made?
You do everything that you just said, and then you just bake it in the oven.
What?
That's French soaked.
French
For-
soaked.
French soaked. French toast bake?
French draft.
Malcolm stares at Selen
drenched.
until he wakes up.
Oven baked French toast recipe. Huh.
How long does Velcro normally sleep for?
I don't know, a normal amount?
Like 8 hours?
You want some in the morning?
Maybe like 7 hours.
Given that he went to sleep 30 minutes after you, it probably takes like an hour.
Okay. And Valko stares at him for an hour.
Okay, well, at the end of that hour, he opens his eyes, so.
I can't stand these two.
It seems like Danny's not gonna be able to come back.
Sad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
Fucking nature. Well, at least we got started.
We did.
What's the plan? Are we gonna roll with it or are we cutting it?
I think we're cutting it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd
alright.
rather wait and have everybody.
Yeah.
I will send out a when to meet.
Our show
Actually, I'm gonna send out a when to meet right now so that you all do
yeah,
it.
you can call me Combo. I'm busy next Tuesday. Most Fridays I tend to be busy. Because I'm usually at the club. Good night.
Gotcha.
What do you mean good night? It's 8:30. You had a sweet treat and I go to bed. Motherfucker. Yeah, that's that.
Who is coughing? Tell them to shut up. Wait. Do you not have your headset in?
No, I do.
I thought you were muted. I was trying to piss you off.
I have. So he likes to fall asleep to us playing D&D. He's actually heard most of the sessions of this campaign. So because he's often over while we're playing, so he uses us like a podcast and does some work.
That's good.
So you guys are on a speaker, and then I have my headset on.
I see. When to meet is out. Everyone fill it before
When
you
to
leave
meet
this
is
call.
filled. It's done.
My internet killed itself. Sorry, I asked what does he think of doomed Yuri?
I couldn't hear you.
Think of
Went
what?
underwater and underground.
He went so far away really fast.
Uh-oh.
He
Fast.
sprinted away down the
Yeah.
tunnel.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
My Discord killed itself. I asked, what does he think of the doomed Yuri, as Iris put it.
Oh, I think he likes the gay boys. You like the gay boys, right? Falco and Son. He just said, I like gays.
I support those.
I think I do. Like,
You said I support those, and he said, "Oh, I didn't say that."
it's a love-hate relationship. Only when they benefit me.
I don't think what they do is morally right, but
Sometimes they work in my favor.
I'm trying to fill this out best of my ability. I'm trying to be working at the grocery store bakery is my goal. So hopefully that happens in the next couple weeks. This should be generally accurate. Oh wait, no, I'm busy on the 14th because that's Valentine's Day.
This is from 12 to 2.
I think I'm also busy the 15th, or am I busy the 16th? Do you know when Talia's other show is? Yeah, 16. Okay. So I should be free. I think. I don't know.
Alright, my schedule is filled. I think. I have to check my dad's fucking schedule again. When do I get out?
Okay, I officially can't be yelled at.
Perfect. February 10th
Damn
looks
it.
like it's possibly able.
I wanted to scream so loud.
I wanted to peek my microphone. I wanted to wake up the neighbors. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
I wanted to bang my pots and pans
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
12 to
I wanted to get evicted. Fucking Christ. What am I supposed to do now?
Okay, I also can't do the 9th. Wait, I already said I can't do the 9th because I'm smart.
Yeah, someone should
I'm gonna
flick
be
your
at the
forehead.
club. She should have been at the club. Tania's
Okay, schedule's done for
no
real.
longer imaginary. She is just me at the club.
Saturday. Oh my god, Saturday?
Saturday, possibly.
We wait on Danny.
Tomorrow.
We could do
Yeah,
tomorrow, but I don't think
If Danny is
Danny's
alive
stuff
tomorrow.
will be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I have homework to do.
Nah, you don't care about that.
Yeah, you can in fact skip school and they'll be okay with it.
Yeah,
I don't
nobody
think
will.
that's true.
Nobody will mind. Actually.
Yeah, no, they'll say, well, we can't do anything about that.
That's it. We're done.
That's it. Oh, okay. I mean, here's your degree. You figured it out. You figured out the trick, the college trick.
You solved our riddle.